great common cue we like to use is just soft elbows, soft knees. The main reason is oftentimes we're hanging on our joints. We're using our tendons. We're no longer using the muscles in the way that we need to. And a lot of people have extra elasticity in these joints. And so they're used to trying to just lock out those joints as much as possible to what they think is creating rigidity. But we want to actually train muscles and not build dysfunction. So a lateral raise is a good example here. So as Kirill's coming up, with these elbows locked out, she's naturally now going up into the traps, and she's putting a lot of torque on the elbow joint itself, which could lead to some elbow tendonitis. So as she comes up, I'm gonna be like, soft elbows, soft elbows, soft elbows. Yeah, good. Now soft wrist as well. It's a good one, right? So now the wrists are soft, the elbows are soft, and now she's no longer in the traps, no longer in the elbows, no longer in the wrists. She's just actually working the forearms, actually working the delts, right? So this also applies if you're doing something like a good old pull-off press, especially in the isolation position, where a lot of times we're trying to target the obliques here, and somebody will lock out those elbows. And so now she's hyperextended through the lower back, she's pushing through, she's engaging her upper traps, she's missing a huge opportunity to train her obliques here. So I'm gonna be like, soft elbows, yep. And I'm gonna actually try and lock her in, good. There we go. So what I would do here in this case is I would actually try and wedge against the body. I'm gonna put one hand on the back of her shoulder here, and then I'm gonna use my thumb on the open palm or closed palm position so that she can use this aspect of my hand to safely push against the oblique. You can also then pull the rib cage down as long as you've initiated that it's safe for you to do so with that client. So if I'm saying soft elbows as I do this, what's beautiful is I'm wedging the body in, tightening down on her core, and it all comes just from making sure she doesn't lock out and hyperextend. Now, this also can work really well when we're doing things that don't even seem like they would be part of the move. So Kirill is going to be doing an overhead press here where she's focusing on the shoulders, but if we have these knees locked out, notice she hyperextends because she's trying to create all this stability. So I'm like, soft knees, soft knees, soft knees. What that did was it tucked the pelvis back underneath her. So I want you to use soft knees when you're seeing this type of patterning to be able to make sure that the pelvis is staying directly underneath the rib cage. And then at the very top, you notice she's got stacked joints. So it's gonna be stacked joints over stacked joints over stacked joints over stacked joints. Now, if she's doing this and I need to elicit that change really quickly, I'm gonna give a tap right on the back side of the knees. So say she's locked out and I'm like, Kirill, soft knees, soft knees, soft knees. Yep, and it's just this tap. So if you can tap in threes, if you can do a tap in any kind of capacity on the body, teaches them where to engage, but it also isn't a grab, so it's not aggressive, and it makes them feel comfortable, and it's not any type of open palm that is making contact. All right, great cue.